far. Now let's try that again. And remember that with your impressive agility, you can act more decisively in VATS. See? It's a snap. Agility can also help you out in difficult moments. But why place yourself under undue stress? Instead, try a subtler route. Taking the quieter approach is always worth consideration. Your agility can turn a sneak attack into a complete tactical move. Keep in mind, others may have the same bright idea. Agility will help you move through the wasteland with ease and yield other benefits like assaulting an unsuspecting dreamer in hastily reloading your firearms by piling on damage to additional targets regularly study your Vault Tech provided materials to prepare for survival. And to answer the question, do you know what makes you special?
time to waste when there's work to be done.
Nothing to report right now, Knight.
Put 2 in the head, and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
Remember your 3 C's. Cranium, front, center mass. Not everything you meet in the wasteland will have all of them, but they're guaranteed to have at least one. Outstanding. I can see you don't need my supervision. The final rule of my reign? No injuries. Anyone foolish enough to get hurt during practice can find their own way up to sickbay. Otherwise, use the range as you see fit.
If we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread the word across the continent. Why are you The Minutemen remind me of the Brotherhood when Elder Lyons was in charge. Unfocused and far too charitable for their own good. Your people have done an impressive job restoring this fortress to its former glory.
Ah, there you are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
Here I am. What did you need?
I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minutemen. At least I was. Back before Joe Becker got himself killed and the idiots took over.
Joe Becker? Who's that?
That's just sad. General Becker used to run the Minutemen. The last real leader we ever had. After he died, there wasn't anybody left with the guts and brains to pull things together.
I'd still like to hear what you came to talk to me about.
Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their feet. Thought I'd come see the new general for myself. So what's your story? What makes you think anybody even wants the Minutemen back?
The Commonwealth needs the Minutemen. People are starting to realize that.
I've heard some good things. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
We can always use more experienced soldiers.
Yeah, you're not kidding. But I had something more specific in mind. And I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. But the castle's armory was located in the West Bastion. All of our best equipment was stored in there. Weapons, ammo, schematics, you name it. Come on, I'll show you. Ah, good. Looks like it might still be intact. Door's still sealed. Bastion hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in.
Easier said than done.
Don't worry. I've got an idea. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look at the northeast bastion. This was the general's quarters. Used to be a tunnel leading from here to the armory. This tunnel's blocked by this rubble. We'll have to find some way to clear it.
Hi.
Come on, General. Let's blow that rubble already. Let's get down there and see if there's still a way through. United we stand. Yeah, that was it. That explains all the landmines. This is, well, was, General McGann. He had your job back when I first joined him. Must have gotten trapped down here when that sea beast attacked the castle. He did manage to keep the armory secure.
Haha.
Even that much.
For the love of God, Montresor.
If you want it, so Geezer doesn't need it anymore. Rest in peace, General. Your fight is done, and the Minutemen live on. There's no point in getting all sentimental about something that happened 40 years ago. Come on, we're almost through.
There's wine down here, and let's see the Thomas the Tank Engine meme with Henry in the tunnel. When do you realize that Montresor lied about the Amontillado?
See what kinds of goodies are left. Excellent. The armor is still intact. Everything we need, just waiting for us. And the cream of the crop, schematics for building artillery.
Artillery would help out quite a bit.
Oh, we used to rain down fire on Death Claws and super mutants alike. It was a glorious thing. All right, let's get going. Don't forget to grab some smoke grenades, too.
Keep hoarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down.
Shut the hell up, Vance. Goddamn fascist.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the
For him, it's like, I am a Nazi, but I'm a Jew. Never mind, I'm still a Nazi. Oh, I've covered it. No.
Hey,
ready. Switching out your gear?
Pretty much, yeah. Take the Fat Man. I got two, no wonder I'm overweight.
Like you've got everything we need. As soon as you get some artillery built, we'll do a test fire to calibrate it.
I get to build artillery. Hell yeah! Well, alright. Have to remember how artillery works. Stick it in here, stick it up there. Yeah, it becomes a target. Oops.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Ooh, this is fun. Stick it here. Sure don't fall. Oh, that's... Stick you here. Looks like a real old-fashioned fort.
This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 7 a.m. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
It's fun.
Hi.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get that artillery set up.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Okay. What am I supposed to do? Oh. You. Okay. Not you, but where are the people? I need to assign someone.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
You.
Hi, Ronnie.
Gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. Now here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close, but their range is impressive. That's what the smoke grenades are for. Toss one of those at the bad guys. If we have artillery in range, we'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke. But first, we better do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at. You see that little building over there? We'll use that for our aiming. Keep your radio on and tuned to Radio Freedom so we can confirm we're ready. All right, General, if you can hear me, we're ready. Toss one of those smoke grenades into the target area and we'll start the test fire.
This is so exciting. I want to blow this guy. I want to blow it up, baby. Run!
Okay, we've got your smoke on the target. You might want to stand back. Yeah, you know, just in case.
To watch you fire it. This is so fucking exciting for me. Woo! Direct hit! Good shooting! Well done! Needed to go there anyway. I want to start moving people over to the fort because I want to start build. I want to turn that into a legitimate fortress. I'm gonna pick up all the food there. I can build it here. This is glorious.
Got work to do.
It's getting dark out there, people. Stay safe.
I gotta hand it to you, General. You really turned things around for the Minutemen. I never thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support came. We should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage. And Ronnie Shaw returns. She's something else, isn't she?
Yeah, she definitely knows how to take charge.
Ha! That's a bit of an understatement from what I hear. I'd heard stories about her from the old timers, but I didn't know she was still around. The fact that she's come back to the Minutemen means we must be doing something right. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Huh?
They didn't tell me much.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Just to make sure everyone feels
Some of it to me.
I was supposed to win a pack of steak and all.
Seven p.m. here at Radio Freedom. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future.
Hey, awaiting your command. Be glad to share the burden. Doesn't it feel good to be a part of something as important as the Brotherhood?
Of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Seems to be growing well.
I wouldn't mess with that stuff if I was
The sooner you realize it, the better.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Didn't realize it was a drug. Piss off.
If you have a moment, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Thank you. This isn't a formal meeting. I simply want to clear the air. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot when we first met, and I feel like I owe you an apology. Expecting you to embrace the standards of the Brotherhood without having a history with us was unfair. And given that you've adjusted so well to our beliefs, I don't think I needed to push so hard.
You're human after all. Oh, there's no foreshadowing there.
That's very kind. Thank you.
Well, you deserve it. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Creed.
Our power armor just takes up the whole, just like 90% of the screen.
Fiercely loyal, secure in his beliefs, and brave to a fault. From the moment I was assigned to his squad, I was singled out. It felt like he was pushing me harder than the rest of the team. I fought by his side for years, and we had some seriously close calls. but he never explained to me why I was treated that way.
Did you ever ask him why?
I'd considered it, but unfortunately, I never had the chance. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Adams Air Force Base. The news was like being kicked in the stomach. I mean, I'd lost some of my brothers and sisters before, but his death, well, it really got to me. It's taken me a long time to realize it. But the reason Krieg was so tough on me is the same reason I'm so tough on you. It's because I believe in you. And I don't want to see any of your potential go to
Yes,
waste.
I like you, but I do.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. Just keep doing what you're doing. Well, I've said what I had to say, and I hope that it meant something to you. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course. Some of that information was of a personal nature. Well, I'd like to keep it that way.
Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
And now, for the next several minutes, I'm going to be transferring pretty much everything over here. Vance, where are you?
Hey.
Need something? Let's see what you got.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Let's start by establishing food.
This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 7 a.m. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
That's what I need next. Steel.
It's 8 a.m. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
You, come here.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people. "9 a.m. here at Radio Freedom. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people. Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Welcome, whoever you are.
This is Radio Freedom.
Goodbye, whoever you were.
Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Oh, I can build a big one.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. This is Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there. Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
I want to trade a few things.
Okay.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 12 noon. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future.
I'm busy.
Hey, now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
A job? For me? Really?
Yeah, I think your sales experience can be a great asset.
What are you doing? Yanking my chain again?
Hope you ain't one of them synths. They're spying on me.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Head intel Hoover. All tech. just to make sure everyone fills out their form. I was supposed to win a pack of steaks.
It's my top priority.
Your efforts are appreciated.
It's just past 10.
Have you found someone that can help me become human?
Stay tuned.
I'd like to travel together some more.
The influx of data is hard to process. Apologies if sometimes I make little sense. Oh, can we see the old steakhouse? Maybe they have the tourist brochure.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of good neighborhood. All I'm saying.
The human capacity for methanol is most fascinating.
Glad to see you again, honey. I hope you're doing better. Your memories of Vault 111? I'm so sorry we put you through that again.
Hey there.
The memory loungers are complex pieces of equipment. Please don't lean on them, John.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates. Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 7 a.m. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
This is designed to be a left-hander's weapon now.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Ugh.
was undamaged. What luck. Uneasy.
Oh Jesus, you spawned out. What the hell? Where the fuck did you come from?
Broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
So, that's not right.
Engaging racism threats.
It spins. So it starts with R.
Oh.
Here at Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friends. We're the Railroad. So answer my question.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the Railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
I don't want to get anyone into trouble.
We'll find out, one way or another. I'm Desdemona, and I am the leader of the Railroad. And you are? Deacon, where have you been?
You're having a party. What gives with my invitation?
I need intel. Who is this?
Wow! Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal out there.
Glad someone noticed.
You know, you're practically famous. The Brotherhood of Steel let you into their ranks. That's a hell of a thing there. And, as if that wasn't enough, the Railroad owes you a crate, hell, a truckload of Nuka-Cola for what you did to Kellogg. He was our public enemy #1.
So you're vouching for him?
Yes, trust me. He's someone we want on our side.
That changes things. So, stranger, why did you want to meet with us anyway?
My son, Sean, was kidnapped. I'm looking for help to find him.
Someone stole your boy? That's terrible. Do you know who did it? For your sake, I hope the Institute isn't involved.
Kellogg kidnapped him.
Well, you got your revenge. But that doesn't bring your son back. I'll have Deacon look into this. If anyone can find a lead on your boy, he can. If we're going to be dealing with you, I need to make sure we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Yeah, I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
Once, I pledged my life to protect my countrymen. I don't see this as any different.
Well said. We'll do what we can to look into your missing boy. What the Institute has done to your family and others is what drives us. Normally, you're exactly the type of person we try and recruit. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
Hey there.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Your leader was just being cautious.
It must put all of you in a very delicate situation.
Exactly. Kind of killed our chance at a friendly first impression, though. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
So tell me, why did you vouch for me?
In our little outfit, it's my job to know things. And with everything you've done, it's clear you're capable. A dangerous enemy. And I'm betting, a valuable ally.
Don't worry, I'll keep your secret.
That's what I want to hear. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna come out and say this. The railroad needs you.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
What's the job?
So, up front, the only thing I'll say is that it's gonna be a wild and dangerous ride, but probably nothing new for someone like you.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
You didn't see anything suspicious coming in, right?
Desdemona.
Come here again if you need to meet us. You'll know you're coming.
Sounds more like slavery to me. I wish that this was less of a liberal faction and more of a radical faction. I mean, you see it all the times in games where, you know, it's so everyone wants to make the bad guys. It's easy to make the bad guys the far right or the fascists, but you know, you want to have a radical good organization. It's like, why? Why do you always make them so lily-livered? Well, I don't really care.
We taught those raiders a lesson. We'll teach them again. We had a deal, Trudy. Hand over the goods. You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison-shilling chem pushers anything. Do you know what that junk has done to my boy?
He bought them fair and square, Trudy. Ain't our fault if he's strung out. Don't make me come in there and shoot up that little trading post of yours.
Whoa, whoa, easy there, Mr. Power Armor. This doesn't involve you.
You stop waving that gun in my face, or it's gonna involve me.
Okay, okay, just take it easy. We'll lower our weapons, all right? Just don't do anything crazy.
What's going on here?
It's a simple business dispute, got it? Trudy's sitting on a pile of goods that she owes me. I tried reasoning with her, but it looks like I gotta take what's mine by force. Want to make some easy money? Help me out. I could use another gun. Or maybe you think you can talk some sense into her.
I'll talk to her. Maybe we can work this out.
Appreciate it. If things go sideways, we'll back you up.
I saw you in that poison cellar talking. Well, he ain't getting his money. Period.
I want to help you, Trudy. What can I do?
Get rid of Wolfgang. I don't know what he offered you, but I'll pay you 100 caps to kill that jet-selling scumbag.
All right, Trudy. I'll get rid of him.
Thank you. I'll back you up from here. Go get him. I can't wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag. Here, this is for you. Now, if you ever need to trade, my shop's open.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
All salvage, but nothing's junk.
Someone's out there! Time to rip it.
Combat again.
Hello, welcome, whoever you might be.
Deacon, is that you?
Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo.
This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off.
Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
I almost didn't recognize you.
That's the point. So, about the job. The railroad's only recently been using the Old North Church. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us.
Your base was under a donut shop?
It's a lot better than it sounds. Well, it was, until it was blown to hell.
What happened?
Our HQ was strong, defensible. Heck, we thought it was secure. Inside a minute, the Institute troopers breached the doors and turned it into a shooting gallery. The survivors didn't have time to grab anything. So we're getting something important we had to leave behind.
Let's find it then.
We gotta do one thing first. We got a tourist nearby. He or she has information on the base. So let's pump him for information before we dive in. For now, I'll take point. So I'm looking for rail signs. Symbols we use to send messages to each other. If you like that, we got signs and countersigns, dead drops, even a secret handshake. Alright, maybe the handshake never caught on. Anyway, the tourist should have a trail left for us. Here we go. Rail sign. The arrow in the center indicates a direction. So our tourist is up ahead. Let's keep going. Got another rail sign. Right there.
You should wash your hands after that. It can be unsanitary.
And another. We're probably close. See the plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby, our tourist. You take point on the conversation. Look, no matter what he says, you just say, mine is in the shop. Trust me.
Excuse me.
Oh, thank God. You have a Geiger counter? You have a goddamn Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
Who the hell is he? HQ said they were sending one agent, not two.
Sorry, I'm new. He's just shown me the ropes.
All right. The wall is my witness. I thought I was dead. It's about goddamn time you headquarters bastards got here.
Tell me what's going on.
I signed on for some light recon, but that little Slocum's Joe of yours is crawling with goddamn chrome dome synth sons of bitches. The front's fortified to hell and back. They placed mines all over the goddamn place.
They have a minefield?
Yeah, mother of all minefields. I couldn't draw you a map if I tried.
I appreciate all you've done.
I hope it helps. I really do. As soon as it's safe, I'm getting the hell out of here. So if you need anything else, better ask soon.
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling the truth?
He's probably telling the truth, but you never can tell.
I agree. Odds are good we can take him at face value. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So if we take him at his word, the front door has mines, synths, and probably other fun and exciting prizes. So we're going in through the escape tunnel.
The donut shop has an escape tunnel?
What? Doesn't everyone have an escape tunnel? Seriously though? Thank God for that tunnel. If it weren't for that, there wouldn't be any railroad left.
The tunnel has got to be easier than a frontal assault.
Easier, but no cakewalk. You lead us there, pal. I got you covered.
Krogan airdrop! Kitty, what you doing?
We're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for and twos. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
Who's Dr. Carrington?
All goes well, you'll meet him soon enough.
What can you tell me about the Gen 1s and 2s?
The synths didn't start off as nigh-perfect copies of human beings. The Institute had to work up to that level of hubris. Gen 1s and 2s were stepping stones along the way. The Railroad's not fully united on how we feel about it.
What's there to be divided about?
Everyone wants to liberate the Gen 3s, the human-looking synths. Some of the synths in the Railroad, like Glory, think we should help earlier models too. But Gen 1s are basically the same as, well, a Protectron, so the line gets muddy. Do we defend AI rights? Terminals? Hell, turrets? Anytime it gets brought up, fireworks. All the old arguments flare up. The upshot is Glory and some others won't run missions like this.
Let's find a prototype then.
Together with you, I like our odds. First step is to override the security lockdown. Well, the terminal's on at least. I'm gonna feed it some passwords. No. 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 Ah, missed one, you cocky bastards. Prototype's deeper inside. Someone left a rail sign here. This one will stay here. Yeah, we know. Poor dead bastard. We know.
Oh, right, grenades. That was it.
Have you found something interesting?
Is someone present?
Wait, see the box in the center of that rail sign? That means there's a cache in there. Looks like Maven managed to hide something before you. You know, look around.
Movement detected. Curious.
Hey, probably save some lives.
My scanners must be malfunctioning.
Sensor anomaly detected.
Slocum's Joe has a massive tunnel complex underneath it. You're entering a secret defense intelligence agency research lab, a place that never officially existed. It's called the Switchboard. The prototype is locked up in the
stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
You cannot escape detection for long.
Yes.
Excellent. Combat initiated. It would appear.
Terminating any hostile life form.
Overactive sensor. Hostile sensor reading detected.
So Tommy Whispers didn't make it out. He died protecting our secrets. Let me see. There. Tommy
was in error.
Just get size, fool.
Why are you giving this to me?
Our best agents carry special ordnance made by Tinker Tom. He's... well, you'll know when you meet him. Call this gun a vote of confidence. Grab Carrington's prototype. You turn that over to Desdemona, and she'll have to let you into our marine. There's an elevator at the end of the hall. It'll be a hell of a lot easier to fight
Ready to roll? I love it. This just shows how racist the program, how racist the program is. It's like, but they'd want to conquer us. It's like, but they'd be nuking us. They'd be nuking you. Now, there is a good thing, and it's really obscure. One of my favorite things is it essentially kind of dispensing the pen. Yes, what would happen? It's statistically impossible to guess what would happen. If it ends up to my system for $5, I will have a couple of years. I suppose there's a major flaw in thinking of people who think nuclear war is going to happen. Smart, okay, consider this. What's the point, if you want to conquer something, what's the point of nuking it? What's the point of nuking something? Ask you the million-dollar question. If you're trying to conquer, I'm a giant fan of I've seen Alright. Man.
Got it.
I will limit the pain I inflict if possible.
End of the line. Just power up the elevator.
Aha.
Contact
We got what we came for. Let's split up and meet back at the catacombs.
We made a good team.
The best. See you soon. The new guy patched me up, put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Every word he said was true. And then some.
A full 100. I can't even imagine.
See? Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Gloria, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign him up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now I need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Call me Professor.
You certainly demonstrated your intelligence. Professor it is. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ...
You got what it takes to go far with us. I can tell.
Be careful coming in or out. You never can tell when you're being watched.
Beer at 3 in the morning? Why the fuck not?
This is it. It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do. Listen up, everyone. This is the Professor. He did the switchboard on with Deacon. He's a full agent, effective show him the ropes. Feel free to welcome him aboard. That is all. It's not an easy road you've chosen, but you're never alone.
We're all the sense got. Welcome to the family. We're a colorful and arguably insane bunch. But you're stuck with us now. Speaking of which, if you don't mind a sidekick, let's keep a good thing going and travel together some more.
Let's go then.
I'm all ready to go.
Do not get him in any trouble, Monsieur Deacon.
Me? Get into trouble? I am the very definition of innocence. We're just gonna spend all day playing Nasta. Promise.
Heads up.
Sure, I can help you out. Let's see what I got in my pockets.
Working with compartmentalized information is a difficult transition for new agents.
Ah, it's our newest agent.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
Tell me what you need, Doc.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth, H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. The paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
He may have a good reason to be paranoid.
Perhaps he does. And maybe he did the other dozen times he's made our agents jump through these unnecessary hoops. The dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
Just don't bollocks it up too badly. If things go wrong, I'm the one who has to patch everyone back together. Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
When running synths out of the wealth, wastelanders can be a bigger problem than even the Institute.
Glad you signed on. Means I might get to take the occasional night off.
Hey.
Hey, you. You the new heavy? Professor, right?
In the flesh. Nice to meet another agent.
Likewise. Anyone crazy enough to join us is okay in my book. So the switchboard was crawling with bad guys. Mines and shit too. Any of that true? Or was Deacon bullshitting me again?
I didn't do it alone, but yeah, that's about the size of it.
That's hardcore. how'd you take down the old HQ? Please tell me you didn't go along with Deacon's in and out like a ghost crap.
With a whole lot of bullets and a whole lot of blood. Fortunately, the blood wasn't mine.
That's how you do it. Well, welcome to the party. After what happened to Tommy Whispers, we need another tough son of a bitch that can get shit done.
Who's Tommy Whispers?
Tommy was the second heavy at HQ. He went KIA after the Institute assholes took out the switchboard. With him gone, I've been running missions non-stop. So I'm damn happy you're here. They call me Gloria, the Angel of Death, the ass-kicking poster child of a liberated synth.
I like it.
What's not to like? You're helping out my people. So some advice? Kiss up to Tinker Tom. He's batshit crazy, but he's got all the good stuff.
Noted.
You take care out there.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
Excuse me.
The census sweep says you're clean. Hooray! We're bug free.
I'm relieved, actually.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Not so fast. Okay, have you eaten anything out there? Because if you have, they got you.
Yeah, I've eaten food.
I knew it. The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man. And they report back.
Tom, that's rubbish.
You just don't get it, Carrington. The Institute is in your blood.
That's potentially terrifying.
If true, that's terrifying.
If he had a shred of evidence for any of it, agreed. Quite terrifying.
Okay. If you really want to be safe, let me give you a little shot. There's the moment. Says no one has to, but it will kill those little robots.
There's battery acid in that serum of yours.
You can't nuke an omelet without irradiating some eggs. You ready to shoot up?
What's in the shot?
We got algae, some yummy bacteria culture, and just a little bit of battery acid. But we gotta burn those babies out of you. It's a hard reboot of your system, man.
Hit me, Tom.
Yeah, now you talking.
Now you're encouraging him.
Hey, you get it, man. I make things around here. You go and do. You do whatever. And come back, and I will set you up.
I'd appreciate the help.
You and me, we will team up. And kick those son of a bitches out of here. Now, I got all these ideas in my head. So building time.
I suppose you're here for my medical services. Let's see what's wrong with you today.
Any news out there, Doctor?
Nothing that would interest you. Now, let's talk about you and your health.
Could use some supplies, actually.
Let's see what I can spare.
Deacon's record is the best. You could learn a lot from him.
Based off what Deacon said, I expect great things from him.
Hey, Rook. The name's Drummer Boy. It's my envious job to keep track of all the dead drops, grab incoming agents, and tell them where they're needed. I don't suppose you want to switch places.
That can be an important job.
Yeah, right. I could be replaced by a stupid chalkboard. We'll be seeing each other. A lot. Really want the freedom by yourself. You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scout.
Make sure you're never followed. It's all our asses if you are.
Glad you're with us.
Analyzing.
Things are quiet. For now.
Pam.
Processing. Agent. Professor. Your arrival was not calculated.
What do you mean it wasn't calculated?
Temporarily unable to process verbal input. Still processing. Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive analytic machine.
Well, nice to meet you, Pam.
Introductory token recognized. Nice to meet you too. Unknown entity. I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region, designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
What? That's amazing.
Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely high margin of error.
Even if you're wrong sometimes, that's unbelievable.
Repeat. Caution. Reliance on this unit's predictions is deemed unwise. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous models predict your presence or existence. Query. What is your point of origin?
I'm from Vault 111, if that's what you mean.
Accessing. Vault 111. Cryo Vault. Believed destroyed. Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.
Would it kill them to let me know mission specs before the dead drop? Just once?
Use the back entrance. Too much traffic to the church and we'll burn this highway.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
Hi.
The boys have been working on some new toys. Wanna take a look?
Let's take a look.
Made a new batch of whatnots for you.
Got a lot of sense in play right now. Makes things really dangerous. Bet you never met a sin before glory.
Perfect.
I'm a fan of Grognak myself. What will that wacky do next?
Up there, assume you're being watched. Always.
Tinker Tom's cooking up something. I hope it goes better than last time. Word is Diamond City is under opposition control.
Everyone's all, you've been hitting the Kims way too hard. But I got my eyes open. I see.
Are you injured?